Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves as a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
or finding our inner Brock and Michelle,
or JC and Beyonce. Or in this episode, we're gonna go with Al Roker and Deborah. Shout out to Nia. Nia was like, it's still Black Love out there. Keep saying the name, so he sent me old Al and Deborah. Now y'all know who Al is. He the what? I don't even know if I should call him the weatherman. He's so much more.
That nigga is.
He is an icon. He is a newscasting legend. He done had the weight. He done lost the weight. He done showed it all. He done got tired of white people. He did it all above. Shout out to him and his wife and their Black Love.
That's what's up.
Niram, you okay? What was that squeak? Did you hear it? When was the last time your voice cracked?
I'm dealing from
Okay.
strep throat.
This is
something.
episode 307. Who is you?
I'm Niram.
And I'm Naomi.
And this is episode 307.
Hey.
Be sure to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher, and follow us on all forms of social media at Black Love Matters. That's Black with no K.
Hey. My check-in first.
What's going on?
Child, y'all already hear the Niram voice. He coming with the shit from the... What did Mama Joy say? Or no, was it Auntie Bernice? I knew Todd do it from the beginning of the dough. What did she used to say? Remember, she was like, I know Todd planting it from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
What do I got? Honestly, I don't have much. I think, remember when we talked last week, y'all, and me and Niram, or maybe we didn't even tell y'all this. As we finished up the weekend, even though we had an extra day off, we both looked at each other and was like, we need to take this whole fucking week off. Whatever it is, whatever was in the air, we just were not feeling it. And you know what? It's one of them things where if you don't sit down, God will sit you down. I think he set our asses down this week.
Sure
Niram
did.
got more to explain than me, but the energy level for me was just shot, and I just wasn't there. And I just need to be more obedient to my body, the Lord, whoever is the universe, because something was popping off. Now my updates now. Can we talk about This Is Us? Is y'all still talking about This Is Us? Or what do we used to call it? This Too Much?
This
What
Too
is
Much.
the black guy who tipped? Does he still do that?
Yes.
This Too Much. I ain't listened to them in a while. Have you listened to them lately?
I haven't been listening to any podcast, truthfully.
What is those types of personality that no matter what you say, they're going to say the opposite? Niram's been in that bag. I'm like, oh, do you like that the sky's blue? I mean, I don't really look at the sky. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you was going to be disagreeable. Disagreeable. That's what it is.
I'm not disagreeable.
Oh, you sure? You literally just did it again. My turn. Anyway, This Too Much, This Is Us is on. I've been loving the last few episodes, like where they've been circling around this same day. They kind of did the Power move where we're trying to figure out what's going on, but they just didn't stretch it in 6 episodes like Power. They only did it in 3. And we've been going on this journey of like Randall and his anxiety. We all know when Randall got this anxiety. Pause. Why Brando ain't never been to therapy? We gonna get to that.
Randall, his ass ain't never been in therapy?
Yeah, wouldn't you just assume from that white family he been in therapy?
Yeah.
Just from being adopted and your daddy getting burnt up by a slow cooker? I mean, and I know that sound harsh. It's a show, so I can be that harsh, but it's a fact, right? And then your daddy coming back in your life, and then your daddy leaving you at the fire station. Ain't that enough? But it ain't. We'll get back to that in 1 second, though. But the last episode I want to talk about is with Kate in her disaster relationship. We got a view of her as a teenager and where she gets this negative self-talk and self-hate and like relationships and men. Spoiler alert, she was dating this nigga named Mark. And he was on the bullshit from the door. He was just, you haven't been watching This Is Us, have you, Nero?
No.
Mark it's plenty of Marks everywhere. Imagine someone who maybe had potential, but like maybe their parents or their caregivers tell them they ain't shit for their whole life and they always believe they ain't shit. And like they got hopes and dreams and aspirations, but they too way no whole fool. Are you afraid to ever make a move on it? So instead of them just saying, I'm nervous, I don't know how to make a move on it, nobody ever taught me, they tell you trash and they gaslight you. Yeah, that sounds like somebody perfect for Kate, right? Mm-hmm. So they was going that bullshit. And y'all know they got that secret cabin up in the woods. This is when she was a teenager, y'all. You know they had a nerve to go up to their parents' cabin. This after White Daddy dead, of course. And skip out on Rebecca's birthday. Mm-hmm. But second of all, on the way up to the cabin, you know what this motherfucker Mark did? He told Kate ass to get her old something derogatory out his car. Something about her weight out the car. Oh, fat girl, get yourself out my car. And had her walk alongside the car.
Damn.
I wish a nigga would. That's not the end of it. Then she in the house, and you know, Kate and her daddy, he's her dad's favorite mug, and here go Mark, old sorry ass, drinking out the mug. And she's like, please don't you got that mug. That's white daddy mug. Please, please. And he was like, oh, you want me to drop it? And he was pretending. And what fuck niggas do? He really dropped that shit, and she started freaking out on him. And then he got an attitude, and then Kate dumbass gonna say, I'm gonna go get some wood. You know, he locked her ass out of her own family cabin. And she had to bust the glass herself.
What?
She had to bust glass herself to get back in.
Oh shit.
Oh, me and my nigga that nigga would have been tussling. But you know, when Big Three fashion, Mama Rebecca got their asses in the car and they met him up there. And I don't know why Rebecca ain't let Randall and Kevin whip on his ass. Because he was a bitch nigga.
Because it was written by white people.
It was because I think a mama might let him little tussle, especially at my house. Mm-hmm. We might have little got a tussle off. She didn't. But Rebecca, she got real up in his face. You know how I like to cuss out kids. And you yoke them up in the collar. And then you get them real close so you can smell your breath. And the spit hit the tip of his nose. And she's like, get out of my house now. Then, of course, Kate started crying. All of that to be said, you know, it's a lot of marks out here. And y'all be dating a lot of marks. You don't think it's true? Well, I'm blessed enough to say I don't think I've ever dated a mark. Have I dated some sorry niggas? Yes. Have we used each other? Yes. But not to the level of this mark. Y'all know how the marks be just abusing people. You ever just seen folks who just don't want no good for you? Like, put it this way. He got fired from his job and they work at the same place. He said, so when you quitting? What the
I thought he quit.
What's wrong with you?
I thought he quit.
No, I think he got fired.
Oh.
Because he always threatened to quit because he said he's going to be a singer.
Oh.
Psych your mind. But all that to be said, that honestly, that is a colorful narrative. And that ain't just white women, ain't just black women. I done seen a lot of women's in it. And I'm sure it's another version with men too, which was something. Also, y'all, Kevin is my fave. They show old Kevin, and old Kevin is a snack. I stand by Kevin. And I don't know his name in real life, but he got a dog like Mabel. And I don't know. He's just my favorite.
He a snack.
He is a snack. I'm talking about old Kevin. Because they flash forward. Remember in the open scene and they at that house? Mm-hmm. Spoiler alert. Y'all know that house with Rebecca dying in? Kevin actually, you know the land with a cabin at? He built a big ass house next to it. Mm-hmm. Because white daddy fashion, they had a time capsule, and then they had a picture of the dream house white daddy wanted to build for Rebecca. But you know, white daddy got killed by the slow cooker. Oh my God. So Kevin was like, you know what? I'm gonna build it for my mom because y'all know Rebecca got that Alzheimer's. Oh, I'm sorry, mild cognitive and cognitive. What? Do I got it? What? Mild cognitive impairment.
Oh, they do a test on you?
I might need to, honey.
Oh my God.
She got this, and they were like, you know, so early on, they're just like, you know, it could just stay this way. It can go all the way to Alzheimer's, dementia. You don't know, but I'm assuming it progressed. And Kevin was like, I'm gonna build this for my mom because you know my mom, because you know the shade was everybody knew Rebecca was getting these testing done. Kevin was the last one. Everyone sleeps on Kevin. They think he weak, and he ain't weak.
He the one with the most money.
He the one made it. Honestly, everybody be thinking Randall holding that shit together. I think Kevin holding this shit together. Mm. You don't think? I think Randall is just a pick me.
A pick him?
If Randall a pick him. Once you start picking him, he fall to pieces. But meanwhile on the ranch, Kevin done had people pick him, pass over him, forget him, love him, hate him. And he's still like the phoenix.
Just rise.
In his own white man mediocrity. Lastly, Randall. When the writers had the nerve to fix their mouth to say after all these years of fret and turmoil, what gospel song is that? I forgot what it is. And they gonna talk about Randall finally gonna go to therapy next week? In his 40s? I thought something was wrong when Beth was like, maybe you should talk to someone. I'm thinking he should just call Cynthia back. That's in my head. That's the name of his therapist. Because, you know, sometimes you take a break from therapy or you go once a month where you do quarterly check-ins. Yeah. I'm thinking he checking back in with Cynthia. And Beth acting scared. I mean, he just won't go to therapy. Oh, bitch, tell him non-negotiable. What Randall gonna do? He'll pick me. He ain't gonna let Beth leave.
Pick me too?
Randall, that's what I said. Who I said was a pick me.
What's the name?
Kevin? No, Kevin's not a pick me. Randall's a pick me.
Oh.
You don't think Randall's a pick me? He tries so hard.
Yeah, he do.
He a pick me. I did all this and I made this magical moment. Meanwhile, on the ranch, Kevin was like, listen, I'm drinking. You gonna take this or not? But why? It's just hard for me to believe that he ain't never went to no therapy. And it's hard for me to believe in his story arc in the way he shows up that he never would have been. All these anxiety attacks, all these traumatic experience. Therapy was never on the fucking table? No. All them degrees, all them exposures?
No.
Why?
Because we black.
Never mind.
He gonna pray it away.
He gonna but he got a white family. Anywho, I'm glad he's going, and looks like next week is gonna be Black Men Go to Therapy. Ooh. So everyone listening, if you got a black man and they need therapy, or if they don't need therapy, just pull them in to watch next week's next week's This Is Us on Tuesday to see what's going on with Randall.
Is it gonna be Siri Saknasin?
I'm sure it's gonna be a black woman because we care for you niggas. Black women are raised to care for. Black men are raised to be taken care of. So I'm sure his therapist is going to be a black woman.
Serious Saknasin.
No, it's going to be a black woman. Speaking of other people who need therapy, can we see if Antonio Brown is free to go to therapy too? What's going on with that boy? We got a Michigan connection with him.
We surely do.
And every time I see him, what's going on there? Every time I knew something was wrong when he had a Caesar or a fade in the front and then dreadlocks in the back. What's going on here?
There's a lot going on, Antonio.
It's something strange, ain't it?
Yeah.
Is he on that shit or he have mental breakdown or is it both? Both?
Who knows?
I mean, when I knew him from younger, he's
a character.
He been kind of like this, but just not to this. I mean, just add like Gucci to it. Like just.
And millions of dollars.
Is it?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. But anyway, if y'all know a black man, gather him around the TV next Tuesday for This Is Us so we can have the conversation about black men and going to therapy. And I'm sure it's going to be a black woman therapist. I'm sure he's going to say things like, I don't know why I'm here. Therapy. I want to do therapists. Everyone just throw their shoes at niggas. What do you mean you don't know why you're here?
What?
That's what I remember. I think it was my mom. I was like, oh, you would be a great counselor or therapist. I said, oh, no, I wouldn't. Oh, no, I wouldn't.
Because you wouldn't throw a shoe.
Yeah, I have to find some type of form of therapy where you really can throw things at people. You know how they just be like, oh, we're just outletting ourselves. Nigga, what? Is it like unethical to call like I couldn't call my patients nigga? Is that unethical? Or could that just be my form of practice?
That could be your form of practice.
They'd be like, nigga, please. What are you talking about? Get your shit together. God damn. What's going on with you now?
I say nigga in therapist, not therapy.
No, I don't think it's anything wrong with the patient can honestly say anything they want. But I'm saying I don't know what's appropriate as a therapist. I'm trying to think. I think I had, my other therapist, we used to like throw nigga back and forth. But I think she waited for me to set the tone. My current therapist is too namaste. I be trying to sometimes get her uncomfortable. I'm like, this nigga did this. And, I was trying to get them riled up. And I'd be like, and colonizers. And I'd be waiting for her to ask me to clarify. In this. But anyway, what's going on with you now?
She know what a fucking colonizer is.
Do she?
I hope so.
She better. Messing with Niram.
So I'm falling in pieces, y'all.
Niram, this is what my mom does.
What?
I'll call her, like, hey mom, how are you doing?
I'm
just good. Oh, my sinuses.
I'm falling in pieces. So I done been to the doctor twice.
You really gonna whisper this whole episode?
This is my voice.
Drink some water. Jesus.
Please hold.
Oh my God. This is what I have to deal with. Why when men get a little piece of sick, they act like the world ending? Is that better?
Nope.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
Niram don't wait this whole day to lose his voice. Come on. Then we have to wrap this quickly. Jesus. I can't listen to that. I don't like whisper singing. I don't like whisper talking. Come on now. Get it together. Clear your throat. See if you can clear.
Hello.
Oh my God. Okay, come on.
So I'm just falling in pieces, y'all. Y'all put me on the sick and shut in.
Now you want to be prayed on. And hands laid. They said it. When it hit the fire, you called two people. The Lord and your mama. I know I do. Who you think Mabel call on?
You?
How her voice out of your head? Child, Mabel been jumping in our bed every day at like 4 a.m. And she done got disrespectful when she wake up near him.
Oh, little hoe pissed me off.
What? Don't you call my dog that?
Little bitch.
Yeah, she is a bitch.
Little bitch.
Okay.
No, so I'm just falling to pieces. I went to the doctor twice this week. Niram was looking at me crazy. And I was like, you're going to do this. So I went to the doctor twice this week. First time I went to the doctor because I had like this sore throat. I thought I had like strep or something like that.
And when he said he had strep, I said, what nasty shit you been sucking on? What is going on for strep? How I get in your mouth?
But it wasn't the strep. It was like some type of other like throat thing, viral or whatever. But it ain't strep. Mm-hmm. So I've been working on that and trying to get my voice back. And then yesterday, I was feeling good. I've been in bed for like 2 days straight. Mm-hmm. Just laying there trying to get some rest because now I be like, nigga, you always be moving. Y'all be moving. So I laid in that bed. I done laid in that bed too damn long.
Oh my God. Niram, quickly. I'm falling asleep.
So I go to take the dishes out the dishwasher and I felt a snap in my bag, a pull. So I had to go back to the doctor again. So now I'm off muscle relaxers, Tylenol, ibuprofen, and NyQuil and DayQuil Severe.
Oh my goodness. So I had to take off work. Now I'm for like the black mama. Who our friend who be calling and talking about these kids off work again, off school again. I'm like Shan. So now I gotta come off the work. I'm thinking I just need 2-3 hours to take him to the doctor. I done took him to the doctor, played with him, got him some food, and then when we driving back, I said, okay, you need anything? I might run into work. He said, I could do it right at the therapy. I said, nigga, this ain't the jitney.
I told you I could have took Uber.
Yeah, okay, whatever. You got to take care of yourself, though. When that back snap, you just getting old as hell. What did they call the back thing?
I don't know. Some type of back nerve issue thing.
They said basically if you're doing too much or doing too little and you old as hell, you at risk for it. So that's all of us. So y'all be careful and make sure you stretching. I bet you're going to look into that yoga Pilates now.
I bet I am.
But then the doctor said, you're flexible. She said, I didn't think a nigga like you was flexible.
I know, right? She ain't see a nigga like me. I told her ass I ran 5 marathons last year. She didn't believe me. Mm-hmm. Had to show the nigga Instagram. Let her know.
Nigga, get better. I don't know why he be worried about it. You worse than them celebrities at the Oscars.
Because I always got to stay on brand.
I know. You never know who you're going to call.
Mm-hmm.
How did therapy go?
Man, therapy went good for the most part. You know, Naomi been trying to pull that out of me. I told her we had to bring little Niram to therapy and talk to him.
Hold on, what? What y'all be doing in therapy?
Trying to,
I'm going to say your therapist's name. What y'all be doing?
Trying to parent my life and parent my smaller self.
Niram, you have influences because when Niram was coming to therapy, because I had to drive him there, so I was sitting in the waiting room. We seeing people who we know in passing.
I told you niggas start going to my therapist.
I said, look at black men going to therapy. Y'all keeping old girl in business.
I'm trying to put every black person I know on the black therapist. I be putting them on game. Say, you looking for a black therapist?
Did you tell her, your black therapist, what she said? You like, I be recommending people to you. You still taking clients.
And she do.
Oh my goodness.
Because I asked her. I said, I know some old black people that need some healing.
And what'd she say?
She said, I'm ready to heal.
Okay.
So
she ain't ready to heal me yet, though. Me and her really don't connect.
Why y'all? Because she's that person that like try to keep church and state separate.
That's the problem.
Why?
Can't keep it separate.
It is.
Okay. What else is going on there?
That's it. You know, I just got some other big news that just came in. Pretty excited about that. My IG has been crazy these past couple of hours. Mm-hmm. And it's just been grateful and gracious for all the things that's been going on.
You better be grateful, and you also better be still.
Yeah, I'm trying my best. My phone died.
Uh-huh. Well, you know, I was trying to get it geared up because, you know, we got a funeral to go to.
Oh, my God. What funeral we got to go to?
Janet Du Bois.
Oh,
from
my
Good
God.
Times.
Oh.
Love bath.
Oh,
we don't got to gear it up. Let's take a love bath, baby.
Boom.
Boom. Let's take a love bath, baby.
What you bring to the funeral?
What am I going to bring to the funeral? You know, Janet is a classic.
Damn.
You know, in honor of...
Damn.
No, that's Florida.
Oh, fuck.
Esther Rowe been gone.
Oh.
For a long time, actually, Niram. 20 years?
I'm sad now.
You ain't know Esther Roll was dead.
No.
What I'm gonna bring to the fuel? I think in honor of good times, I'm gonna go back and just see if I can just bring. I'm gonna bring some cash to exchange for the EBT card, so they can help put it on the fuel.
Oh, you gonna do 20 for 100?
Yeah. What? Who do it that low?
50 for 100.
Look, you hear me? Where they do that at? No, what I'm gonna really bring to this? I think I'm just gonna bring. I think I'm gonna do a ham because that way that ham lasts.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna do a ham with a Hawaiian roll, and that way, once we get the ham, once you're done cooking the ham, you can chop it up, put it in the freezer, save it for omelets and ham sandwiches. Then you can save that ham bone for a lima bean.
Oh,
so that you get good use out of it.
Just a lot of things, huh?
Yeah, you use good for it. But just wanted to give a shout out to another legend who passed away, and also life is short, y'all. She passed away in her sleep too.
Damn.
It's you know how I go.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing I want to just quickly talk about, y'all know Niram's feeling rough, so this is not going to be a long episode. We just wanted to come on in here and let y'all know we ain't going nowhere. Elections. Was it a debate or was it an open house? I don't know what these things they're having.
It was another debate.
All I remember is everyone keep telling me that Lizzie tore Mike Bloomberg up.
She did. She fucked that nigga up.
Did you have a little empathy for him after?
No.
I kind of did because, no, don't get me wrong, I'm not validating anything he did, but I just don't know who. I think it was Charlamagne the Guy said this. Who was Mike Bloomberg's team? Everything that Lizzie brought up, he should have been able to counteract or pivot to Bernie and or Biden. He should have been like, thank you for bringing that to my attention, Lizzie. I do, resent whatever I did, and I'm going to make it better. I'm going to do everything in my spirit to make it better, and this is the plan I have. What about you, Bernie? And then every time she come back to him, what about you, Joe? Everyone makes mistakes. You made a mistake not too long ago, didn't you, Lizzie? What did you say? You were Native American? What did you say? It just seemed like easy pivots.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the lights, the cameras,
the
TV, but how did Mike Bloomberg knew he wasn't gonna be like, Lizzie wasn't gonna come on that bitch and be like, you've been Me Too the fucking lot. How you gonna be Me Too and get up in this White House again?
Mm.
He was like shocked that she knew it happened.
And he's like,
ooh,
my God.
And then Lizzie ain't stopped. Meanwhile on the ranch, you ain't saying nothing.
Cloverchild? No. Fucking.
The rest of everybody else could have went home.
Mary Pete ain't goddamn thing.
Mary Pete. He's still in it, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I'm unimpressed, disappointed. I don't know, honey. What you thought about it, Niram? You watch more than me, honey.
I think I'm gonna run for president.
I mean, you might as well.
Niram 2024.
Okay, Kanye. And then speaking of our current 45 Cheeto, he done pardoned this black woman, Angela Stanton King. I didn't know who that was. Y'all know who I thought it was at first when they were talking about her being pardoned?
Who?
I thought it was KK.
From Loving?
I said KK done got back in that jail. KK knows she got them grandkids. She got that dog who on the sick and shut in. She need to be separate. And the thing about this Angela Stanton, she is going around preaching the gospel of Donald Trump. It is kind of sickening. I don't know. What you think?
Well, that's what Donald Trump trying to do. This nigga trying to pardon everybody.
Yeah.
Get some people on this side. Mm-hmm. It's going to be another rough election, y'all.
Duh. Everyone better get their mind right. That's all I got to say.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I got. Want to jump in the shout out Friday? Niram is dying, y'all. Jesus, Niram. I done asked you, did you want to do this podcast? And you like, yeah.
The fans, the people be calling and shit.
They family, not fans.
They be sounding so pitiful. Like,
oh my, okay. How about this? We're going to just do the shout out Friday and then we're going to wrap it on up. Because I can't take Niram. Is we even going to put this up?
Why not? Shit, the people want something.
Why are you sounding like, who is the people?
The people.
Do you just want it out?
Shan.
You said don't blame Shan and them kids. Don't do that.
Juliana.
All right, let's just do the shout out Friday. And then y'all just send prayers up for Niram's, okay?
Help me, Lord.
We're just going to do a quick 30. I don't think we ever did a 30-minute podcast, have we?
No.
Jesus, and I got so much to damn say. I just do the podcast? This is Nyambi podcast.
Nyambi.
Let me do the shout out Friday. All right, our first one. Oh, I don't know if we're supposed to read their name. We're just going to call this person Mo. So Mo says, I wanted to let you two know that I absolutely love the podcast. I literally feel like I'm on the couch chatting it up and laughing with you all every time I listen. I just found you all last month and have listened from 300 to 305. I think you two have such a natural gift, and I laugh so much my stomach aches. It's like y'all say everything I'm thinking, from Pops at the Soul Food Joint to Power. It's just also hilarious. Hugs from San Diego, Mo. Oh, Mo, we're going to have to get with you, honey, because I want to do a trip to San Diego.
Yeah.
So I might have to.
What's in San Diego you want to see?
Just as beautiful. Like downtown San Diego. I really like it. Do we got any voicemails?
Yeah, we got a couple.
And Niram don't even got them geared up.
Niambi, please. I am suffering right now.
Niram is not suffering. Y'all should have seen me. Nah, I'm going to do this, Niambi. I'm ready. It'll give me energy. It'll make me energized. And I was like, no, babe, don't do it. We'll just do Monday again, once a week. You know, forget my dreams.
What is your dreams?
To do podcasts consistently 2 days a week.
We can't.
And Niram to meet my energy. Did he just clear his throat in here?
I'm trying my best.
All right. Who's this podcast? Look, voicemail?
Yeah, we're going to do some voicemails.
Okay.
Let me see what's going on here.
Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh. Is it working? Oh.
Hey, y'all. It's Tanaja. I was just calling to speak and just say that I'm happy for all of the things that are coming into y'all's lives financially. And Niram, with all your you're doing magazines and
I thought she was gonna say cosmetics.
the new tech company and all of that. You guys are being immaculately blessed. So just wanted to say how proud I am of you all and over the years. It's been really great. So just wanted to wish you all well. And hey, Mabel, I heard you cutting up with all that barking in the background on this last episode. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Bye.
Thank you, sis. And you're right. Niram, we are so in the season of gratitude. Like, you know, I ain't had, y'all, maybe this next week, I'm going to have to just go down my, I don't think I did a scripture in a while. I don't think I've shared the blessings of the Lord, what he does for me. I don't think I did a shout on a Tuesday in a while. I think I need to spit a little bit of that. Because when I tell you the Lord be showing up and showing out for me, child, even when the devil tried to jump in my throat and tell me to tell that woman to kill her cats. Y'all remember that?
What?
You don't remember when I be at the table?
Yeah, I remember.
And I just be like, kill him. Go ahead. What's the next one?
I killed a cat.
Just let him rest.
Hi, good morning, Niram.
Good morning, good morning.
From the East Coast, from Georgia. It's Shan. It is 4:03 in the morning,
What?
and I'm here on an early Monday morning listening to y'all talk about checks bouncing and first checks. Listen, when Naomi said, why $200 bounce?
I had to think about it because I'm older now. I'm wiser.
Now, my first job was working at Old Navy, and I wish Gap Eagle would bounce a motherfucking check. No, that check, that first check,
Yes, I was so hurt.
embarrassing and so
Yes.
needed
Yes.
that it didn't make no sense. So I completely understand that, you know, these ungrateful ass kids having all these benefits and this opportunity to be laxed
Yes.
at a job
Yes.
for the first time in their life
Yes.
and still feel like, ugh, the nerve of you motherfuckers. Do you understand that my first job was paying me $8.25 motherfucking cents?
Yep.
Do you not understand that they probably still paying people $8.25 to do hard labor with rude ass motherfuckers at a job? So it's just like some people need to be picked up from Silicon Valley and drop the fuck off in the hood and
You
be
ain't never
like, I'll be right back. But a black version of I'll be right back because they need to learn. I'm going to continue listening. Eventually, I need to take my ass to bed because I'm not going anywhere today because my motherfucking kids is out of school. God damn it.
Shan, I know how you feel because Niram getting on my nerves too. God damn.
I told you
I took a little half a day. I'm thinking we just going to eat to the doctor, come back, make a little dinner, relax. Niram hibbling, hobbling around.
That's cool because I'm about to take this muscle relaxer.
And go to sleep. Good. Well, you about to take Mabel out because the doctor said stay mobile.
Oh, shit.
and then you gonna do it.
Mabel, she said she gonna.
Mabel, now he's stuttering. But no, Sharon right on that. What was I thinking? Now that I'm older, I wish a nigga would bounce $200. I'm leaving. I would have put my 2 weeks notice in. Let Silicon Valley a check bounce.
You out there?
I don't think I'm out of there, but I'm definitely only doing 20% work for at least 2 weeks to guarantee I'm getting payment and also to make up for what the fuck you ain't pay me. So I'm only literally working 2 hours a day. But it's something about the children. And the thing is, I don't want it to be like a hazing thing, whereas I did it so you have to do it. But some of the shit is like, what are y'all focusing on? To the point where I knew it wasn't me, because even some of my more tenured folks would be like, yeah, I taught so-and-so off the cliff today. I don't know. You know, we're doing like a performance review cycle. And so-and-so said they've been working on their performance review for 2 hours. And they was like, how much stuff you do that you got to write it down for 2 hours? And I'm like, when they said it in my head, I was thinking, damn, thank God, I thought it was just me. Because they asking me, like, how long do I spend on mine? And I'm like, 30 minutes? Like, what are you? 20 minutes?
Your first one you wrote, you spent some time on that.
Yes, this is not their first one, Niram. This is their fourth one. Oh. That's what I'm saying. My team is tenured. It's not like this is a team who just got here last week. Everyone's been almost, we literally all came at the same time. Like we all came, all my direct reports came like weeks and months right after me. So not only they've done this, they know how I roll as a manager. They already know my style. And it gets to the point where I've even showed them what I do as a manager summary. Because somebody sent me 4 pages and I whittled that down to 4 bullets. And I just hope that was enough to hurt their feelings. No, I said, thank you for all of that. You can keep that in a folder, I guess, on your desktop. But I'm going to just submit these 4 points. What?
That's fucked up.
What's fucked up about it?
4 bullets.
Be concise. How much is your impact?
4 pages worth, evidently.
And the thing is, babies be so, and y'all listen, maybe when you do a performance review, don't put every little thing you do. The thing is, y'all, you don't want to be like, I did this and this demonstrated problem solving. As a manager, that's a fucking red flag. No, it didn't. If you could just identify, your performance review should be like in trends and areas of growth and attributes, not you accomplish one thing. You might have one project you complete like that, but everything else you should be operating at a higher level and thinking more proactively and not reactively. So if you're giving me an example of when you solve the problem, that tells me you need more cultivation. I wish I would go to my manager and be like, I solved the problem and I did this. She'd be like, bitch, that's your job. What are you? Good for you. Okay, we got one more. I'm getting tired, y'all. Okay.
Hey, y'all, it's T.
Hey.
Niram, the refrigerator is not a shelf. Okay? All right?
Poverty.
Thank you, Nayambi, because a lot of people need to know that it's been plenty of loaves of bread wasted getting put on top of the damn refrigerator. I just can't stand that shit. Stop it.
Because
okay, I'm going to continue listening.
Because it's the heat, and then you get the moisture from the bread, and then the mold twice as fast.
Lies.
It is. Y'all touch the top of your fridge. It's warm. It's not cool.
Lies.
Niram love, and not our new place. He tried it, and I poured that shit quick. Not working for me. All right, is that all of them, Niram?
Yeah. All
right, y'all. Like I said, we just gave it to you short and sweet this week. Don't worry. Let Niram get some healing. We're going to give him some cod liver oil. We're going to bathe him in some Epsom salt, give him some water, and we're going to rub him with some salve. So can we put Vicks Vaporware up on your back?
Is any of the shit that
Sir Jeffrey?
Shit, but any of the stuff Sir Jeffrey got.
Oh, now look, Sir Jeffrey, now it ain't shit. He hurt now.
Sir Jeffrey.
He want to be healed now.
Jeff.
And I done gave him all the time. I was like, you do it, Niram. I'm busy with work. I'm doing it. You reach out. Find the time.
Jeff.
And now he on the sick and shelf day. And now he want to know where Sir Jeffrey at.
Help a nigga out.
Child. Anyway, to submit your Black Love stories, go to blacklovematters.com. And to submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us the email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. And to leave a comment about anything that we talked about today, you can do it on our website, SoundCloud, Stitcher, social media. That's Black Love Matters, Black with no K. And don't forget our voicemail at 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later. And remember, love is ever evolving. Peace.